Hey, I wanted to make this video. This is from The Ringer. It's about Black Wall Street. I'm not. Actually a very good blog post. I'm not gonna read the whole blog. This is a very long blog, but I wanted to read a specific part because I think this part of the post, it clarifies the whole Black Wall Street narrative. Now, I don't go along with the narrative that Black Wall Street got burnt down. What happened was Black Wall Street got burnt down, but it was quickly rebuilt by the black citizens who lived there. And I think that rebuilding story, okay, is very crucial. Is something black people of today can learn from the resilience of these people, and I think it'll help us put us into perspective. So I'm gonna go ahead and read. It says, okay, the revival of Black Wall Street began almost immediately after its burning. Okay, almost immediately. Okay, these motherfuckers wasn't waiting around. They wasn't waiting for no FEMA. Okay, like after Hurricane Katrina, they started rebuilding their city almost immediately. Initially, the city of Tulsa promised to help rebuild what its citizens had destroyed. Instead, officials passed an ordinance requiring that new structures in Greenwood be at least 2 stories tall and made of expensive fireproof materials. It was a naked attempt to price black residents out of their own community. But a trio of local lawyers, including John W. Franklin's grandfather, B.C. Franklin, filed a lawsuit against the city. They worked out of a tent in the burned out business district and eventually brought the case to the state Supreme Court, which deemed the ordinance unconstitutional. Now, see, if you listen to niggas like BGS Idmore, okay, this was a trio of lawyers who did this. BGS Idmore will tell you that black people didn't have lawyers before civil rights. It took Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement in order for black lawyers to be allowed in the courtroom. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, because we had black lawyers, 3 black lawyers who were instrumental in helping rebuild Black Wall Street. Instrumental in it. Okay? John W. Franklin, B.C., and John W. Franklin's grandfather, B.C. Franklin. Okay. Okay. These men were exceptional for their time. Okay, but we're told that we didn't have brilliant black people like this who were able to do things before civil rights. We have to wait until after civil rights to get this. Let me continue. Okay. By the end of 1921, Greenwood residents had rebuilt more than 800 structures in the neighborhood. 800 structures. Essentially, they had rebuilt their whole city in a course of what? A couple of years? Okay, by June 1922, virtually all of the area's homes had been replaced. And by 1925, the National Negro Business League was holding its annual conference in Tulsa, indicating that Black Wall Street's stature as an economic force had been restored. Okay? But these niggas telling you, okay, that Black Wall Street got burnt down and that was the end of it. That some drunk ass racist Klansmen who were drunk on whiskey, okay, came and lynched a bunch of black people and killed a bunch of black people and burnt the town down, and that was the end of it. And that narrative is bullshit, as backed up by historical fact. It was bullshit. Don't listen to these civil rights niggas. These niggas is fucking lying to y'all motherfuckers. They built their whole goddamn town back, and they didn't even have no damn FEMA. There was no such thing as government relief and all that kind of shit back then. These people rebuilt their town with their own bare hands. Okay? Let me continue. Over the ensuing decades, Greenwood continued to thrive. More than 240 businesses populated the area by the early 1940s. Musicians such as Nat King Cole, Louis Armstrong, and Duke Ellington played in the neighborhood's jazz clubs. Greenwood, so not only did they bring it back, but it was lit as a motherfucker. Okay? Greenwood is something more than an avenue. It is an institution. The district's Chamber of Commerce declared in 1941, the people of Tulsa have come to regard it as a symbol of racial prominence and progress, not only for the restricted area of the street itself, but for the Negro section of Tulsa as a whole. Okay, but see, this is what the civil rights niggas ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna tell you that these people rebuilt their town with their own bare hands. Okay? Imagine had they held on to that real estate. Imagine had they held on to that land. And don't fall for that bullshit lie that, well, they came and built the highway through Greenwood and then that's what destroyed it. Okay, no, what the reason they were able to do that is because a lot of these people's children, they moved away. They moved to other areas. They didn't hold on to their real estate. They moved away, so it made it easy for them to bring a highway through there because no one protested it. They didn't make it hard for them to do that. Okay, I'm telling y'all people, y'all got to research your history. You cannot go along with this narrative that these people are giving you. You can't go along with that narrative. It's bullshit. Okay? Black Wall Street was not burnt down. Black Wall Street was divested from. That is what happened with Black Wall Street. That is the narrative of that is the true narrative of what happened with Wall. Don't let them tell you that Black Wall Street got burnt down. Okay? Don't let them tell you that shit. That's a lie. That's a lie. Okay? And I try to get Negroes to look more into this perspective and to look more. We got to look more into building our own sustainable communities once again. Passing down property. Passing down generational wealth. That's what will get you ahead. Not stomping your feet, begging the government for some reparations that they ain't gonna give you and that ain't gonna come. These niggas actually think Donald Trump is gonna give them reparations. You realize Donald Trump don't even like niggas? He don't even fuck with y'all like that. I mean, he'll take y'all motherfuckers' money. He'll take anyone's money. Okay? But he don't like niggas. He don't fuck with niggas like that. He didn't even do anything for the poor white trash that voted for him. You know, all the poor white trash that was wearing the MAGA hats and shit. He didn't do anything for him. So what the fuck make you think he gonna do something for your black ass? See, y'all niggas didn't even vote for him. Y'all niggas didn't even put his ass in office. Why should he do anything for y'all niggas? But y'all want to play these political games. See, building communities and building sustainable communities and businesses and stuff, that's hard. Okay? But going along with movements that are funded by other people, aka the civil rights movement, which was funded by liberal Jews, but I digress. And the ADOS movement, okay, hashtag ADOS, which is just a slogan, and it doesn't even require you to even do anything. It just requires you to be something, to be an American descendant of slave, but it doesn't actually require you to contribute. Okay, going along with stuff like that is easy, but building shit up and rebuilding shit, that's hard. That's hard, and that's what this Negro has to come to grips with. Okay? Me personally, I would rather build my own shit. I'd rather build my own shit than beg another motherfucker for some shit. But that's just me. That's just me. Okay? Leave, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Get the likes up. Peace.